As Travis says, here we go. Let's do this now.
vidIQ.
vidIQ.
vidIQ.com.
Hello everybody. Welcome to another vidIQ training session. My name is Liron and I am the Director of Customer Success here at vidIQ. What does that mean? It means that every single day I work with creators big and small, helping you guys rock your channel, get you to that next level, and that's what we're going to do today. The cool thing about vidIQ is a lot of us are actually creators ourselves. A lot of us actually have our own channel and we understand those frustrations. We know what happens when you spend all those hours kind of very carefully creating those videos and then it doesn't work and you get really upset, really despondent. So that's what the solution that we create is all about helping you kind of get over that hurdle, unblock that. If you don't have vidIQ at the moment, that's totally cool. You can hang out with us and see everything we have to offer. If you do have vidIQ, the free version, in the description below, there's a 30-day free trial. Go and grab it because in 30 days, everything that I'm telling you today, if you do that, it will change your channel for absolute ever. So definitely go and check it out. You'll see there's so much value. Things will unlock today that have been locked forever. YouTube is essentially made up of 3 Ds. And you have to do all 3 of those Ds to be able to rock your channel. So the first D is discover. You need to be discovered by the YouTube algorithm, by the search engine, because the most amazing content that lives somewhere out there in the world that nobody knows about, that you haven't labeled correctly, you haven't told YouTube about you, is just pointless. The second D, you need to deliver. In other words, people have given you their click. They've stopped what they're doing. They've clicked on your video. Are you delivering? Did you clickbait? Did you get people to come to your video and it's bad quality and bad audio? So this you need to deliver, because when you deliver, this is such a crucial metric for YouTube. It says, hey, this video looks pretty cool. I am going to start distributing it, which is the third D. I'm going to distribute it to a much wider audience so that that wider audience can see your content, not just your subscribers. It brings it up to the bigger YouTube community. And if those people are watching because you're delivering, then it will bring even bigger and even bigger and even bigger audience. And then your channel really, really explodes when that happens. Happened to me. I can tell you from personal experience that it's just one of those things that when it happens, it is absolutely incredible. But you've got to focus on delivering. You've got to focus on your quality of your content. But today, it's not about theory. Today, it's all about real, practical, step-by-step instruction of what you need to do to get those 3 Ds. So with all that being ready, we are ready to kind of get you really on that journey. This is where we begin, and we're going to begin in the kitchen. Yes, that's where all YouTube begins. It begins in the kitchen. Not only do you have your cup of coffee, but now I want you to go to your kitchen. I want you to open a random cupboard, grab some random ingredients, stick them in a bowl, mix them all up, stick them in the oven, and let's see if a chocolate cake comes out. What are the odds of the chocolate cake come out? Pretty much not much, right? And the reason for it, because you've done random stuff, you've mixed it together randomly, you've stuck it in the oven for some random time. There's no way a chocolate cake is going to come out. And yet that is how we approach our YouTube as well. We go out there, we grab our camera, we go and film, we come home, we edit, we cut, we paste, we create a cool video, we throw together at some random title, description and tags, upload it, and then go, I hope something comes out. I hope my chocolate cake works. I hope my video works. That's never going to work. However, what if I said to you, look, here's the ingredients. Here is what you need to buy. This is how you mix it with these ratios. And then you mix it in this format. And then you stick it in the oven for this long period of time. Well, what are the odds of chocolate cake coming out then? Much better. Well, YouTube is about following a recipe, very much like the chocolate cake. Today, I'm going to show you that recipe. I'm going to show you the step that you need so that you have yourself the best opportunity to get your videos ranked, your videos seen, and I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do to be able to do that. Right now, this is where everything starts. This is the YouTube search bar. What I want you to do is go put in there the word chocolate cake. There it is, chocolate cake. When that comes out, I am now thinking, hey, I've got a channel. Do I want to make a video about this keyword, about this thing called chocolate cake? What I'm going to do is put my keywords in here in the search. By the way, of course, this will work for absolutely any keyword whatsoever. But we're going to stick with the chocolate cake simply because it's universal, whether you're from Pakistan, from India, whether the Philippines, the Far East, the Middle East, the US, anywhere in the world, you are going to know what a chocolate cake is, which is why I stick with this as the example. So chocolate cake is in here. The first thing I do is I go look down here. Look at this bar. It says vidIQ search volume, and it's nice and green. What does that mean? It means a lot of people are searching for this. A lot of people are searching for your keyword. And then, so do you just rush out and make the video? No, because you got to look at this metrics as well. It says competition score. It's in the red. What does that mean? It means, yes, we have a lot of people searching for chocolate cake, but we also have a lot of competition delivering on this term chocolate cake. So what do I do now? I mean, I really want to make a chocolate cake video, but look at that competition. I'm never going to rank against these videos. I mean, some of these things have got 45 million views. I'm never going to rank against them. So ideally, what you want is a term that is in the green. In other words, lots of people are searching and competition score is down here somewhere. When that happens, that is a beautiful match. You have got yourself a keyword that's highly searched for, but people are not delivering content. So this is where essentially you start. But let's stick with our example here. We can see competition is very high, search volume is very high. What do I do now? What you do now is something is going to change the way you do YouTube. Remember, YouTube is the world's second largest search engine. What do you do in a search engine? You ask questions. And what YouTube's job is to marry up your question with somebody's video. Okay, again, YouTube is a search engine. It wants to give you answers to the question that you've asked. So here is a good hack. What you're going to do, you're going to go to chocolate cake in your search bar. You're going to put space, and you're going to do the alphabet walkthrough. A, chocolate cake at home. B, chocolate cake banana. C, D, E, F, G. Right? What am I doing? I am using YouTube's own autocomplete, because YouTube says, okay, so many people around the world have searched for chocolate cake in. So the next person that starts to type the letter I, I'm going to make it easy for them to find their video immediately. So chocolate cake in a microwave seems to be pretty darn popular. So popular that all of a sudden it comes up in my autocomplete. If I was making a chocolate cake video, what I would do is I would say chocolate cake in a mug, in a microwave, and then in a mug. I would definitely not stick a chocolate cake in a pressure cooker, but that could be a fun video too. So chocolate cake in a microwave, chocolate cake in a mug. Look how I'm already tapping into those search phrases that people are already searching for, so that I know that people are searching for it to the point that it came up in here. It came up in search. Therefore, enough people are searching that I potentially have some eyeballs that are going to come to my video. But there is even more. You go to the beginning. Remember, YouTube is a search engine. What do you do with a search engine? You ask questions. Go to the beginning. What's the chocolate cake? What is the ingredients of chocolate cake? Where's my chocolate cake? Why chocolate cake cracks? I always love it when this one comes up. Why chocolate cake cracks? If you have a cooking channel, or even if you have a kids channel, why chocolate cake cracks and how to fix it? Think of that title. Right now, this has just told you exactly what YouTube wants. It told you what people are searching for. So go in there. What, where, when, how, why. Now let's go to this video. Let's go check out who our competition is. Remember, we're still in research mode. Most people will say a good video is a video that has millions and millions of views. That's a fairly kind of okay statement to make. You know, we kind of judge whether a video is good or bad based by the amount of views that it has. That's fair enough. Here is the problem. The problem with the number of views is that it doesn't tell you time. It doesn't give you how long it took to get to those number of views. They got to 7 million views on this video. Did it take a day, a month, a year, 5 years? I have no idea. So if I just looked at this, at the total number of views, and made my entire decision, do I make my next big hit based on, they got 7 million views, I'm going to make a chocolate cake video so I can get some of those millions of views. Well, you could be flawed. I'll tell you why. Because when the iPhone 1 came out, I don't know, or the Samsung Galaxy Note 1 came out, I'm a geek techie guy, so that's going to happen. When those phones came out years ago, those videos have got millions and millions of views. But what are the odds of those videos getting millions of views today? That is what's important. Is it still relevant today? That is critical. So instead of just looking at the total number of views, what we do is we expose something called views per hour, VPH. And wow, is this critical? Because views per hour tells me right now, people are watching this video today. As we sit here, people are watching this video. And if they're watching this video, it means it's still relevant right now. So forget the number of views. I'm much more interested in the views per hour. And click on historical. Watch this. Over time, did this term get stronger or weaker? Remember, I'm just using chocolate cake. You can use absolutely anything that is specific to you and your channel. But look at this. Over time, look how much that has increased. The interest in chocolate cake has gone up. This is a great indicator together with the views per hour. That tells me if you're going to make a video, this is a good topic. If this had 1 view per hour, who cares how many views this has got in total? Nobody cares today about this topic. As we go down the scorecard here, you're going to see a whole bunch. Did they use any Reddit strategies, a little bit of Facebook? But look at this. To me, this is gold. This is just the best tool in the world. I know we created it. I am a little bit biased, but I absolutely love this tool. This is the compare views in the first 28 days tool. Essentially what this does, it says, look, you're in research mode. You want to know, is this a regular video for this channel? Yes, they got 15 million subscribers. Is this just one of those regular video that they just churned out? Or did this video perform exceptionally well? In other words, it's an outlier video. It's so well, it went way above the channel. And this is what this does for you. It says, look at this video compared to this channel's average. Now, this channel's average is here. It's the pink. This video is the blue. Instantly, you can see this is an amazing video. Now you want to study it. Now you want to say, after the first day, how many views did it get compared to the channel average? On the 7th day, how many views did it get compared to the channel? So for example, this channel's average is between 140 and 230,000 views after 7 days. This video got 854,000 views. In other words, this is an outlier video. This video performs remarkably well. How awesome is this tool? You can go to any video and go and watch that video compared to that channel's average. But it gets even better because you can go in here and you can compare it to your channel's average, to the last video you watched on YouTube, to any video on YouTube, any playlist, any channel, and your competitor's average. And I'll show you competitors as well. So this is super duper powerful. You go to any video when you're doing your research. Remember, haven't picked up the camera yet. I want to be the first D. I want to be discovered. So I'm going to do all my legwork right now to understand what works in this world and what doesn't. Now that I know that this is a great video, what's next? What's the next step? Well, the next step is you're going to go into one of the tools and there's something called competitors. Now I'm going to click on competitors, and what competitor does is these are my competitors. This is vidIQ's competitors. And competitor is a bit of a strong term. Essentially what this is, it's other people who are doing similar content than we are. It's people we want to keep our eye on, people that we work with, people that we love, people that we hang out with at events with. But what I want to see, so why would I want to see what they're up to? Well, I want to see what they're up to because I want to understand what's their thumbnail strategy. Are they still using short titles or long titles? What is their views per hour? Remember, views per hour. I don't care how many views these videos got, but I care about this. I know if this many people are interested in this topic, I need to explore that further. So you do the same on your channel. You go find your competitors, 10, 15 competitors, big channels, little channels. Go keep an eye on what they're up to. See if anything you can learn from. What's their thumbnail like? Look, people have gone dark now. Cody has gone dark, Brian Johnson's gone dark, faces are still a thing. I'm learning all the time. I'm learning what my competitors are doing so I can keep ahead. Remember, YouTube is about trends. YouTube knows. We don't watch one video and then leave and then go and make a buying decision. We watch multiple videos about the same topic. We all do. If you're going to buy a new device, a new gadget, you're going to watch reviews. You're going to watch 3, 4, 5 reviews before you make a decision. This is what YouTube does. It knows that we will watch multiple videos about the same topic. So YouTube suggests videos for you to watch. So making sure that you are always getting content that you're looking for. So if I know that these guys are starting to talk about certain topics that I talk about, well, maybe YouTube will suggest my video to the same audience because I'm talking about similar topics. How cool is that? Go load up 10, 15 competitors, keep your eye on their thumbnails, their titles, their views per hour, understand what's trending so that you guys can actually make content similar to within your industry and then get those views when YouTube starts suggesting those videos. Because trends is where it's at. And because trend is where it's at, we've got something called trend alerts. And when you go and you create a trend alert, here's what happens. Typically, a lot of us understand trends once they have become trends. We understand things that have already popped. Some things like Baby Shark is a very, very bad example. Fortnite, I mean, any of those things that were really kind of popped, the challenges, things of that nature. But a lot of us will only see it once there's been so much hoo-ha about this online, so much noise, that we kind of riding the very tail end of those trends. Watch this. Give it a name. Let's just use Fortnite as a bad example. Well, if you're a gaming channel, you'll put Fortnite. Maybe you'll put PUBG. If you're a car channel, maybe you're going to put the brand names of these cars into these trend alerts, because this is what it does. You can use little keywords or big keywords. So Fortnite is obviously a big keyword. I'm basically telling vidIQ, look, vidIQ, I'm really interested in this term Fortnite. If anybody makes a video that gets more than 1,000 views per hour, not in total, 1,000 views per hour, let me know, and I'll get a report that looks like this. And I can get it every day, every 2 days, each week, each month. So in other words, I can already keep an eye on what's popping in my industry, because when I see a video, or whatever it may be, when I see a video going from 100 views per hour, next time I see the same video, it's at 500 views per hour. And then it's at 1,000 views per hour. Wow, something is happening. I need to go and investigate. I need to understand why that video is moving so quickly. Why is it going from 100 to 500 to 1,000? And I need to understand it quickly, so perhaps I go and make a video around the same topic. And you can create multiple alerts. So you can have Fortnite, create another alert PUBG, another alert Call of Duty, or whatever it may be. And in your industry, you know the keywords that you're constantly searching for when you're keeping your eye on your competitors. Those are the keywords that you stick into. The next thing is most viewed. Now, most viewed can become weird. This is everything that's viewed on YouTube at the moment. Now, before you tell me, yes, there is the trending page, I'm fully aware of it. But what this is, it's everything that's rocking on YouTube right now, sorted by views per hour. Now, how powerful is that? Essentially, this video is getting 704,000 views per hour. The PewDiePie, 249,000 views per hour. David Dobrik, 130,000 views per hour. Why do we care, realistically? Well, firstly, you're in the YouTube game. You need to know what's happening on YouTube as the bigger picture. You need to know what these channels are up to, what's attracting audiences. You need to keep your eye on that. But now you're going to say to me, Apple TV has got however many, 52,000 subs, but it's Apple. You got David Dobrik, who's got 13 million subscribers. Well, how do I even play in this game? Good question. What you do, you go all the way down to the bottom here, and you say, you know what? Only show me channels between 100,000 and 1 million subscribers. Now this changes the game. Now it's getting much closer to perhaps your world. You can make it anything that's getting 1,000 to 10,000 subscribers, whatever's closest to your world. And then you can start searching even more by categories, by countries, even do some search terms. If I had a kids channel, I would just live on here, because here it's exposed to me immediately the thumbnails that these people are using. It exposes to me the title. This person has hit every keyword. It's got a great thumbnail. Slime is a big term. ASMR is a big term. Relaxing slime is a big term. They clearly know what they're doing. They've used all the right stuff. And look at this. It's just rocking at 30,000 views per hour. Okay. Very, very, very powerful. Guys, you get all these tools if you're using the free vidIQ. But because you're on this webinar, you can go down into the link and get the full 30 days. I'm going to unlock all this for you. So in 30 days, you can see the power that you can immediately generate on your channel. Remember, this is only, we still haven't finished. This is still the first D. This is just being discovered. Look how much kind of research you need to do, because why waste your time on something that's not going to work? Once you've done that research, you're going to come back into this page because you've now shot your video. You're now ready to roll. You now got your title because you know what your title is because you've done that research. And as you go through here, you're going to say, okay, this is a video that Rob did. How to delete YouTube videos 2019, new method. What's key here? Well, what's key here is the title. The title is key. This is what YouTube looks at the most. Then description and then tags. Now together they all make up the metadata that a YouTube needs, that the search engine needs in order to go ahead and understand what's in your video. Yes, YouTube watches your video. Yes, they watch your thumbnail. But when you put them all together, you're just feeding the beast. You're saying, hey, I'm going to tell you what my video is about. So you can see here, how to delete YouTube videos 2019 is repeated in the first line of the description. How to delete YouTube videos in 2019. I'm telling YouTube twice. Oh, guess what? I'm also telling YouTube down here in the tags, again, what this video is about. Now there's no misunderstanding. And look how beautifully this is ranking for it. The numbers in blue is what it's ranking for. This is just an absolute superb video. Let me show you how you do this. As you start typing, it's going to give you the term. It's going to give you a whole bunch of scores, so you know which tags have got more value than other tags. Now watch this. Check this out. This is like my favorite part here. Mother's Day. Okay, these are all the related keywords for Mother's Day. But watch this. Okay, what's the interest over time? Well, it's pretty much wavering. Can you see that? But it's coming down. Mother's Day is done. So what is working is things around Mother's Day songs, Mother's Day, Happy Mother's Day, Mother's Day's card. Now, if you didn't make a Mother's Day video this year, should you just give up on this term? Watch this. You click on all time. And now what this does, it evaluates the term, Mother's Day, in this particular case, over a period of time. So since 2008, look at this. Every single year, there is a spike. What does this mean? It means that when you didn't make a video this year for Mother's Day, should you be making a video for Mother's Day next year? Absolutely. You know it's going to hit. The likelihood of it popping around Mother's Day next year is huge because every single year it is hit. So why would next year be any different? And the cool thing about this is that a date you can just use again and again and again. So you can say how to make your Mother's Day the ultimate Mother's Day chocolate cake how-to video 2019. Next year, delete 2019, label it as 2020. The same information applies. So always check the term, check it against 30 days, check it against all time. And that's going to give you a lot of valuable information, what's relevant today versus what's relevant once a year or maybe multiple times a year. These are tentpole events, things like Christmas, New Year's, Independence Day, or you know the big ones. Also, don't forget, if you don't live in the US, what is your local country's big events, big tentpole events? South Africa, we had National Braai Day, which is barbecue day. Now that I know what my tags are, I've got a cool description. And by the way, description is important. Don't just give it one line. Give it a lot of information. Feed the beast. Tell YouTube what your videos are about. Scroll further down. I get a checklist. Hey, did I edit to a card? Have I edited to an end screen? Have I got closed caption? We don't monetize our channel, so that's fine to have the X. Playlist, public, do we share it? Oop, may not need to share this video. Right, Facebook, etc. This just keeps a good checklist to help you get more exposure. Down here, more keywords, and down here is videos to gain views from. What does that mean? Well, remember, YouTube wants to pair videos together. It wants to know that people are going to watch a how to delete a YouTube video. Well, perhaps there's other videos here that are already speaking about the same topic, and maybe I can use some of these keywords to try link them to my video so I can get those eyeballs. When somebody watches that video, maybe YouTube will recommend my video next. But watch this. Best time to publish. This is so critical. Remember I was speaking about VPH, views per hour, right? When you launch a video, YouTube doesn't know if it's a good or a bad video yet. It has no idea. But when you launch it and your audience comes immediately and they watch and you're keeping them hooked and you're keeping them on the video for long and they're watching your next video, those are insanely beautiful signals to YouTube that YouTube says, wow, this is quality video. And that's when you begin unlocking that second D. YouTube says, okay, are you delivering? So how do you get the most eyeballs on your video as you launch? Well, you simply use the best time to publish on your channel tool. Go through the days of the week, whichever day you happen to be on. If we launched a video, I don't know, on a Tuesday, between 9 and 11 seems to be our best time. I would probably launch it a little bit before here so I can get the up run as people are logging on. And remember, try not to launch videos on the hour like 10, 11, 12, or on the half hour, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30. The reason for it is because a lot of the big corporates, a lot of people that schedule videos way ahead of time, they typically launch at those time periods. So I kind of launch my video 9:46 or 10:32, something weird where you're going to be the notification that people watch because you didn't receive like 30 notifications on your phone at once. So just a bit of a ninja tactic there. What's next is the second D. Did you deliver? Well, this is when the channel audit tool comes into play. Now, this, again, this is what I was missing when I was trying to work out this YouTube game myself before I joined vidIQ. This is so important because I have no idea. I don't know about you, but I don't want to spend 30 hours of my life trying to understand YouTube analytics. Just push a button and tell me what's working and what isn't working. This is what the channel audit does. So over the last 30 days, how many views did you get on your channel compared to the previous month? Are you growing or are you shrinking? If you're growing, do you know why? If you're shrinking, do you know why? And look at this, content to double down on. Essentially, double down is a term that means make more of these. You're saying double down, go big, because people are loving this content. Why? Look, these videos are giving me views per hour. These videos are giving me the engagement rates, giving me views, giving me subscribers. How many subscribers did these videos give me? How many subscribers per 1,000 views? So I know what's working. I know what my audience wants. Same on your channel. You look at your audience and maybe your audience is telling you what they want and you're just not seeing it. But this will show that to you. And scroll further down. Total watch time, total average watch time, top retention. What are these? These are the stuff that YouTube is looking for. Which videos are keeping people watching? What is the watch time, average watch time, and the retention? So people are loving these content. Guess what I'm going to do? Make more of these style videos. I can immediately see, look here, when we have a comparison tool between these data graphs, I can already see that that's popping. Instantly I can see that. Therefore, I'm going to make more of these. Okay? Can you see how powerful this is? It's the stuff to make more of. As you scroll further down, it even tells you, look, these are the top search terms. This is what people search to get to your videos. How to download a YouTube video. Look how cool that is. 30,000. Look at these TCs versus PewDiePie. Great. Your audience still wants that. Do we make more content around this? Absolutely. End screen click rates. What are people clicking on the end screen the most? Well, for us, it's videos. Perfect. And best for viewer. Great. Guess what I'm going to stick on my end screen? Less playlist, more this stuff. Look at the card click rates. Polls, 57%. People love engaging in our polls. Guess what I'm going to be doing? Making more polls. It tells you this. This is the stuff that's working. And just as importantly, the stuff that isn't working. Guys, this is the content that could use work on our channel. You guys didn't really dig this content. Lowest average watch time, lowest retention, lowest like ratio. People love Jack Black, and apparently Rob managed to upset quite a lot of people by doing this video. Okay, note to self, don't mess with Jack. Cool, now we know. Lowest view. Look, these videos are losing us subscribers. Well, what do? We're going to investigate these things and work out, hold on, are these things badly done? Bad time of year? Do we have to redo them? Maybe our thumbnails wasn't up to scratch. All of those things. I'm asking ourselves the question again and again, so the videos appear in this section, in the stuff to do more of. Remember, if you have let's just say, back to our cooking channel, if you love your chocolate cake recipes, but guess what? Every time you do that, they're in the content that could use work section. But every time you do something about a barbecue, it's always in the top section. Guess what your audience wants from you? More barbecue recipes, less chocolate cake recipes. See how powerful this is. It exposes that information. Are you delivering? That's that second D. We've been discovered. Now, are you delivering? And again, as you scroll further down, average metrics over the last 30 days. What was your title length, description length, etc.? And then items to improve upon. Look here, we got 6 videos instantly. It's in red, which don't have an end screen. I need to go fix that. Do all your videos have cards? Do they all have custom thumbnails? Will they all edit your playlist? How many are you posting each week? Important information. I go straight to the red and I go and I make those changes. If I had a YouTube channel, which I do, I live in this. This tells me if I'm delivering, because if I'm not delivering, I have a problem. If I am delivering, it means my audience is loving what I'm doing, and then YouTube is going to unlock that third D, which is distribution. And when we're talking about distribution, we're talking about YouTube says, look, these are great signs. People are loving your content. If they're loving your content, I'm going to show it to a different audience. I'm going to test your videos with an audience who's never heard of you, an audience who's maybe searched for you but never landed on your video. I'm going to show them your video. What's going to happen here? You're going to get to a point where your videos start getting out further and further, and you're going to unlock these achievements. And when you unlock these achievements, we create this lovely certificate for you. And let me tell you why this is a growth strategy. When you see a certificate like this, congratulations, vidIQ, you've cracked 350,000 subscribers on this date. What do? We share it. We share it on social media, and people love to see that they were part of that journey, and they love to be part of a journey. So they give you a thumbs up. Hey, I'm one of those 350. Hey, I was with you from the start. And they retweet it. Guess what happens? Other people see those retweets. They see what's going on with this channel. What is this channel? Click, and it gives you an opportunity to get more subscribers. So as soon as you hit those milestones, go ahead and share that certificate. Tag vidIQ when you do that, at vidIQ, and we will help spread your word, spread your channel even further. It is a beautiful, beautiful growth strategy. And remember, this obviously gets adjusted for your channel. You're not going to hit your first key achievement when you get 350,000, of course. Each channel, this is customized for you so that you can share your success as soon as you hit it. Lots of cool metrics here, lots of cool information. Like, for example, how far are you? We're on pace for 400,000 subscribers by this date. We use this as a challenge. Are we really going to wait? No. So this is what's going to happen. I'm going to start going harder and harder and try getting to those subscribers. Okay, so there was a lot to take in, let's be honest. There was so much information coming at you fast and furious. But don't worry, this is available publicly. You're able to see it, and you're able to rewind to any area that you maybe have missed. Now, I saw a whole bunch of questions coming in on the chat, so I just want to pick up a couple that I did manage to see right now as I was scrolling through it. Yeah, let's start with hitting bedrock. How do I convince people to share my content? The question is, are you asking, first of all, is there a call to action within your video? Are you saying, hey, share this out with your friends? For example, we run a podcast. So every episode, I tell people at the end of the episode, don't forget to share it with at least one other creator who's maybe struggling with whatever the topic that we happen to be discussing that day. By the way, it's called Tube Talk, just a shameless plug there if you want to go and check that out if you're into podcasts. So you have to ask, you got to be specific. You got to do a verbal call to action. Say, hey, if you like this tip, don't forget to share it with your mom. Maybe she's struggling with this. Ask the audience. It's amazing what they'll do when people ask. Like, it's just crazy that people wait till the very, very end to ask for anything. Most people don't stick around till the very end. If you only have 30, 40% retention on your video, well, nobody's seeing the call to action at the very end. Ask for it up front. Also, if you make content that people want to see and people want to share it, then they'll do that. So focus really in on asking and then analyzing why are people not sharing it. So hopefully, excuse me, hopefully that answers your question. Jack Brady asked a question earlier, is getting lots of views but no subscribers. Same reason. Are you asking people to subscribe? Or are you just kind of hoping that everybody knows that they've got to hit that subscribe button? Ask people to subscribe. Say to them, if you like this kind of stuff, hit that subscribe button and let's get on to today's video. That kind of thing. Ask it up front, but in a way that you're communicating the value that you're going to get when they subscribe. Okay, so hopefully that answers your question. And I'm getting some more questions coming in. Okay, so by the way, if you've got a question, now's the time to ask. Hashtag question. So let that thing come through here, and I'm going to try and pick up as much as I can. Right, so the Franklin family, how do I modify my banner to make sure it fits? You just have to use either a video editing program, get the right specs, the right dimension, go to a website called canva.com, and they've got templates. You can maybe use one of those, and then it will redo it. Okay, I'll see some more questions. Any advice? Okay, this is from Mark01981. Any advice of starting an animation channel in 2020? Yes, definitely do animation channel in 2020. People love that content. It's difficult. It's a lot of work that you got to put in, but it's amazingly rewarding. What you need to do is bring it. What do you bring to your animation that the odd one out isn't doing, that a whole bunch of them aren't doing? What makes it unique? What's your character? How is somebody going to know to look forward to your episode? So good old storytelling. If you can bring some personality to this, you can rock absolutely any channel, including animations, including Fortnite, including Redstone, including Minecraft, including any of those. Because if you're bringing yourself to this game, that is what people are there for. They're there for you. And if you can give them the content that they want to watch, content that they enjoy, they're going to stick around and stick around and stick around. Okay, let me answer some more questions. Mr. Green, what's your opinion on Copa? So many opinions on Copa, it's ridiculous. We do have lots of blog posts. We've got lots of videos already on Copa. So go and check out on our channel. Go to our, you go to the vidIQ website, vidIQ.com/blog, and there's lots of articles there. There's so many opinions, and that's the problem. A lot of these are just opinions, and we're not getting facts, well, some facts, it's just getting very confusing. In fact, I'm actually speaking to an attorney tomorrow for the Tube Talk, which is the podcast, where I'm going to ask him all the questions that we have. So I'm trying to get real information. Rob and the team have done an amazing job of curating a lot of content, getting rid of the nonsense that's out there, and just giving you facts. So just go check out those channels. It obviously has a big impact on our entire community. Definitely go check it out. Okay, with a question, I upload often, use effective tags, and make quality videos. Can you give me some tips on growing? So yes, number one, watch this from the beginning because it's gives you everything you need to know. But it boils down to two things: title and thumbnails. When you have a killer title and a killer thumbnails, that is what gets the click. So, the click. So what we always say is the thumbnail is going to get someone to stop scrolling. You know, you're on your phone, you go up. Oh, this catches your attention. And then people read the title. They read the title and they say, okay, I want to watch it. Anybody else here struggling with titles, by the way? By a show of thumbs up. In the chat, if anybody is struggling with coming up with effective title, let me know in the thumbs up. I just want to understand if everybody's loving titles or is it still something that you need to know. So let's just wait for that to come in. And at the same time, Tyler B, question: does VPH distinguish between paid and organic views? No, it's views on a particular video. It's the data that we get, obviously, from YouTube itself. And Ashish Singh has just subscribed. Boom, welcome to the channel. Love to have you here. All right, lots of thumbs up. DFM Entertainment, ENT, gives a thumbs up. MJ Design, Lajay Brown, Mike TGM. I see a whole bunch. The Geordie Nerd. Is that a UK thing? I'm sure it is. Okay, so that is okay. Vicky, Vic Tech, mix and match. Yes, absolutely. Okay, so that's the whole thing. Is that titles are super important. The mistake that a lot of people do is they hold up a coffee cup, I don't know, and it says, "This is the best coffee ever." Okay, well, there's no reason for you to click on that video. You've just told me everything I needed to know in the thumbnail, and you've told me everything I needed to know in the title. Why would I watch the video? But if you hold the same coffee cup and you go, "Is this the best coffee ever?" I don't know. Well, now, if I'm into that topic, it now gives me a reason to click. So remember, your titles don't need to be clickbait. I mean, don't say 10 things I hate about coffee. Number 7 will shock you. That's kind of old YouTube. But if you deliver on your promise of a good title and you're delivering, it's not clickbait. You're saying 10 reasons why I love this coffee, or 10 reasons why you would love this coffee and crazy not to have it. What's wrong with that title? Mystique gives me reasons. People love listicles, which are those numbers, 5 reasons to, 10 things to do in, things like that, listicles. People love that. And as long as you're giving them 10 reasons, that's great. If you then take them to a Minecraft video, nothing to do with the 10 reasons why you love coffee, well, then that's clickbait. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Franklin family, thank you to everyone who answered my question. Boom, that's why we're here. We're here on Tuesdays as well when we look at your actual channel. Don't forget to come back for that. And then, of course, Wednesday, well, this is what we do on Wednesday. Okay, so BYZ guy, just subscribe. Boom, I need some sound effects. Travis, you need to hook me up with some sound effects so I can push these buttons. Okay, so what else can I answer for you? So a lot of people are actually struggling with titles. That's something that we're aware of. Yeah. That's who else have we got here? Is it safe? Okay, what? So Nick Pixel TV. Is it safe to use vidIQ? I'm assuming that's what you're asking. Look, we've got millions of customers. We've been doing this for years. We abide by all of YouTube rules and regulations. We speak directly with YouTube. You know, am I going to convince you that we are safe, so to speak? Certainly not. But I can just tell you what we do. And as you can see from these chats, you can see from our channel, you can see from the engagement, you can see from everything, people have been using our tools for years and have been growing their channel for years. If you're expecting, by the way, a very quick wizard, next, finished, and your channel gets 1 million subscribers, no system in the world will do that for you. This is not what we do. We give you the tools so that you can understand how to do YouTube, understand what's working on your channel, and do more of the stuff that's working. Okay? Hopefully that answers your question. Okay. Oh, by the way, speaking of vidIQ, in the description there's a link. You guys can get vidIQ for being on this for 30 days free. Just go ahead and install that, no problem. Right, Damani Jennings. Did I say that sort of right? Can you save your channel if you bought views and subscribers? Can you save it? In other words, you've done all these activities. You now know better. Can you regain from that? Yeah, I suppose you can. If you're always making content on the same thing, and then since you've stopped buying views and subscribers, you are getting more engagement, you are getting more views, then yeah, you can actually recover. It's all about the video, guys. It's about the content. It's not about the quantity. It's about the quality. You make one amazing video that people love, it's going to get shared. YouTube is going to see that. People are watching. People are watching to 50% and more. People are enjoying it. They're giving thumbs up to that video, like you're doing right now in this video, for example. And what YouTube is going to do, get those signals and distribute your video. So yes, you can recover from something that maybe you did in the past, and now you've changed your mind. You want to do something else. Tanzania News TV, just hit that subscribe button. Welcome. Absolutely. All right, cool. What else have we got there? What else? Oh, who's giving up? Nobody gives up. Kaihin Nutter plays. I absolutely did not get that name right, but welcome to vidIQ. There is no giving up, people. 2020 is around the corner. 2020 is when lots of things are going to happen. There's no giving up. You got to make sure you're passionate. You got to know what your channel focus is, and you just got to do it. If you love what you do, then it's not a big deal. Here is the exercise. Okay, here's a kind of an add-on tip. What you need to do, go down with an Excel spreadsheet, make a list of 10 topics that you can write like this, 10 titles that you can write like this. If you can get those 10 titles easily, it means you love what you're doing. It means that you've got nice and focused. If you're starting to struggle, that you don't know what you're going to say in your next video and what the next title should be, are you really that focused? Are you really passionate about this topic? the biggest thing that you can do is niche in a topic that you love and you're passionate about, because then people will see it. A lot of the big vlogging channels, a lot of the big, kind of really, really big channels, people just love the content and they love what they do. And you can see the creator loves it. And that's why people follow those channels wherever you go. Okay, what else have we got going as far as questions? All right, the Geordie Nerd. I'm passionate, dedicated, have a decent fan base. I'm just struggling with watch time. Okay, great, beautiful. Okay, not that you're struggling, but that you asked that question. Go into your analytics. Go into your video. Find out when people are dropping off. Is it at the beginning? Is it the middle? Is it the end? If it's at the beginning, your intro is too long, or your intro is not hooking them enough. I found on my channel, my personal channel, that I was speaking for way too long. You can hear I can tend to go on a bit. I'm speaking for too long. And then I had the nerve to put in my intro, which was a cool animation and video clip and my logo spinning. And only then I started the video. I watched my watch time. I saw people were diving off immediately as the video started. So it means I didn't hook them enough. I now have a very clear, very concise call to action right at the beginning. I tell you what the value is going to be. Hey, in this video, you're going to learn 10 tips of how to make your Wi-Fi faster. Okay, straight away, boom. Then I do a very, very quick logo thing, and then I present who I am, and then you should subscribe, and then I go into my content. Each one of those steps needs to be looked independently. The first bit is the intro. Are you losing people there? The second bit is the meat and bones. Are you, well, meat and potato, I don't know what the saying is. Whatever the saying is, the middle section is where it all happens. And at the end is your outro. I also discovered in my outro when I was like, hey guys, thanks for hanging out here with me, blah. All of those things, you see my body, the way I'm speaking, you already know that the video is finished, people were going. Now I don't do that. At the very end of the video, I go, and if you like this video, check out these other videos on the same topic, and I'll see you over there. And I cut it. So my watch time is so good, and then therefore you start increasing and increasing and increasing. Okay, hopefully that helps you as well. So it's about understanding your analytics. And again, if you got vidIQ, hit the channel audit button. It tells you what to focus on. Quite simple. THZ_uptick with a 1CS. Just subscribe. Boom. Thank you for doing that. Okay, what else have we got going at? John, you do it. How you doing, man? Yes, he's saying the meat and bones. I don't know. I told you I didn't know what the correct thing was. Who knows? Okay, question. Sarah Bites, what's up? Question, should a cooking channel ever go live or have a trailer? Absolutely. Why wouldn't you go live? Do you know how awesome it would be where it's a come cook with me session? Maybe you tell your audience, hey, for tomorrow, we're going to cook roast beef. I don't know. These are the ingredients you need, and I'm going to show you how to do it. Come and we'll do it live together. That'll be an awesome thing to watch, right? And by the way, what's cool about that is that you can then package it up and then make it into a standalone video because it's actual content. That's great. And then should you have a trailer? Yeah, a trailer, yes and no. If you're a brand new channel, a trailer maybe introduces the channel. If you've got a little bit of content already, the ninja move is to find the videos that gave you the most subscribers and make that your trailer. Because people loved it, they subscribed. Why wouldn't that be your trailer? Huh? I got you. Don't worry. Okay, I'm scared to go live in case I lose subs. I wouldn't worry about losing subs. What a lot of people do is they're scared to go live. This is the Geordie channel asked that. Why people are scared to go live is that they're worried that nobody's going to watch. Now, losing subscribers is just natural, part of the course of this. People get a notification. They don't want to watch you live, so they unsubscribe. It is what it is. But your core base, your core audience is going to want to be there. They want to be able to have this little chat. I want to be able to see Cyril's subbing. I'm freaking late. Drop a last comment in there. You're not late. You can just watch the replay. Simple. See how cool that is. We're having a conversation. I'm answering your question. That's what's nice about going live. So if we lose some subscribers because of it, they weren't my audience anyway. So I'm totally cool with that. All right. At least you made it, Cyril. There we go. Lil Craft Nook, always looking on the positive side. All right, what is up, Red's TV comedy? That's cool. All right, what's happening? Anything other questions I can answer you before I'm out of here? Scary, but definitely a good idea. Definitely going to overcome my camera fear and try it. Like, if you do you listen to podcasts? If you do, go to find Tube Talk, Tube Talk, TALK. TUBETALK, or vidIQ.com/tubetalk. I have an episode that I spoke to Loria Petrucci about going live, how to overcome your fear. There's something that creeps up as you're about to go live. There's so many things that could go wrong. You got to control cameras, systems, computers, double screens, all of that. She makes it so simple. Go listen to that episode. It's going to really calm your nerve. And the best way to do it is just to do it. When you do it, it's going to suck. So what? That's it. And nobody's going to watch. So what? That's when you learn. That's when you overcome your nerves. You get better and better with everything you do. Like your videos on your channel. When I'm watching your videos, I can see the more you're doing, the more relaxed you are, the better the production is. Everything is just getting better because it's a skill and you're getting better at that skill. So don't let fear stop you. Alrighty. Well, gonna check us out. Okay, cool. There we go. That's cool. Cerebite, definitely go check it out. All right, so we need to pick a term. All right, Vic. By the way, if you have a question, start with hashtag questions because it's a bit difficult to find these questions amongst all this chat. That would really, really help. All right, somebody had a question. Got to find it. Okay, now it's totally going. You see, I need hashtag questions so I can actually find who you are and then answer your question. Okay, let me find it. Okay, there we go. Vic Tech. Is if we need to pick a common trend or like else, or we should go with the trends of YouTube and make different videos. Absolutely do not follow just the trends and make trends to get videos' sake, because there's no way you can keep them up, and there's no way that your channel is going to be focused. Because today you're talking about Minecraft, an hour later you're talking about breaking news, the next time you're talking about a music video, then you're talking about something else. It's going to burn you out very, very quickly. If you can maintain it, and you have a team, go for it. I don't recommend that personally. I haven't worked with a single channel that has done that successfully and has continued to do that successfully. It's just so much work. You're never off. You're always looking at those trends. You always need to come up with your own angles. It's just not a thing. If you love doing what you're doing versus, okay, what do I have to cover today? Those are the two different. You can wake up in the morning and go, okay, I'm going to make 17 yoga poses today. Love yoga. Or you're going to have to wake up going, okay, what is the news? What's trending? What do I have to find? How can I make that content? One of them is much more fun than the other. But again, each to their own. Could you do it? Absolutely. I question the lifespan of that. Let's put it that way. All right, let me see if I can find any more. Cool. All right, what else have we got? The Franklin family. Descriptor word, explain please. Not sure I'm following. Was that somebody else asking a question? Or how important is description maybe? Just drop another comment in there so I can find you and answer your question. Okay. Okay, somebody's answered. Well, you see, look, but isn't this cool? This is why we have this awesome community and we help each other out. How does Gabrielle William, how does the boost button work? Well, it works by giving you more suggestions and the content that you have, the tags that you've used, and understanding those keywords which are important for your video. And that gives you those facilities. Sumali Ban Ahay official, the official one, not the decoy one, just subscribe to the channel. So that's cool. Yeah, essentially with boost systems, you get more features, you unlocks more things like trend alerts and competitors and the channel audits and just a whole host. And you just it gives you a much better tool for you to manage your channel holistically versus the free one. Okay. Lilycraft Nook, where's the fine line between just being yourself and emulating another creator in the same niche? I don't think it's a fine line. I think that it always needs to be you. Always needs to bring bring you to YouTube. If the famous saying that I always refer back to, be yourself, everybody else is already taken. Because again, everybody wants to be a vlogger like Casey Neistat, for example. So people started emulating it. And what happened? It stopped. Why? Because you cannot. You're not that person. People don't want to see a copy. They want to see an original. I'd much rather watch someone that's got a specific angle, specific kind of personality, on maybe talking on the same topic than another creator spoke about. That's perfectly fine. So somebody else in your niche is talking about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You maybe want to talk about one of those points. That's perfect. That's not emulating. That's understanding what your industry wants. That's great. But be yourself. Don't try to copy somebody else. Again, it's just not you. Okay. All right. What else have we got going on the chat right here? Anything else? Question. All right, here we go. Um, Cop Tool. Question. Does a poor performing video drag the rest of your channel down? We have sponsors that want to pay us videos, subject on what will not perform well. Does it hurt us to publish? Okay, so I get what you say. You're saying you've got your regular content, then you get this great sponsorship opportunity, free product, paid for, whatever it may be, and it's not 100%, and you're worried that those views are going to drag the next channel down, next view down. Okay, I get it. Look, if it's not a good fit for your channel, you've got to question why you're doing it in the first place, because you're just going to upset your audience. Upset your audience, people unsubscribe, people stop hitting the notification button, maybe it doesn't go too well. If it's sort of okay with your channel, you say, fine, my audience will actually enjoy this kind of content, then promote it in such a way. Maybe ask a leading questions and maybe put something on social media saying, hey, I'm looking at reviewing these coffee cups. I believe they're awesome. They're going to be on my channel tomorrow. Come and join me. Let me know what you think. So you're setting the expectation that that's coming up. So does it automatically hurt your next video? No, it's YouTube doesn't work like that. They look at YouTube at a video content and they're looking for a viewer, and the viewer has asked a question and wants to find the best video. If your next video is about sitting on the beach, well, it's not going to recommend that. So it's A and B situation. Would I do so many of them in a row that are up and down, and then your entire channel sends mixed signals? Yeah, I would be careful of doing too many straight after each other, though. Hopefully that answered your question there. All right. So Cyril, subbing question. I have been using vidIQ for a while now. My niche involved speaking my language. Can I still use vidIQ to do keywords and SEO? Yes. So you can still do it in your language. You can still do it in English. You can use the tools that we have to look at most viewed. You can understand what's working on YouTube and then adapt that to your content. The best thing to do is always do a search, like we showed at the beginning. I think you said you were late, but that's cool. Go to look at that first bit, do the alphabet walkthrough and understand what's working, and then make content the same as that. Okay, so all right, I've seen this question come up a couple of times. How do I get 50 out of 50 in the vidIQ SEO box? Remember, it's not about getting 50 out of 50, because it takes lots of factors into account that, well, we're not going to go into now. It's not about that. Spend the most amount of time on your title. Spend an insane amount of time on your thumbnail. Just focusing on those two things, leaving the score aside for now, just focusing on those two things are going to be where your time is the most valuable, the most spent. If by adding another keyword and bumping it up to another one, that alone is not going to change your game. Getting amazing thumbnails, an amazing title, now we're talking. Now that is how you grow your channel. And then you just do more and more of that. Title, thumbnail. That combination, not in isolation. That combination together, that's a winner. That's how you do it. Okay. The Franklin, I did skip your question because this thing is going through fast. So either ask it again or I will find you again, I suppose. All right, what else have we got going? Question. Okay, here we go. Oh, hold on, this is just moving there. Okay, Rogue Scholar. Question. What is the bare minimum dollar amount we should expect, except from a sponsor? We don't have expertise or a proper dollar range. Well, there is no bare minimum because each channel needs to do what's good for them. Some channels will not accept anything under $5,000. Some channels won't accept anything under $100,000. You can't compare one channel to another bare minimum. The bare minimum is got to be for you. So remember, a brand wants return on investment, ROI. They want to know if they're giving you $100 worth of product, can they see a return on that investment? Will they see affiliate links? Will people click? Will people download? Will people buy? That's what they're looking for. If you can prove that, if you've got analytics on your channel, you're monitoring all your affiliate links, you can produce a report and you can say, look, over the last month, I have sold over $10,000 worth of goods, then you can ask for more money. If you don't have any of that and they're expecting just to trust you based on the number of views that you get on a video, it's a different formula. So there isn't a bare minimum, but you've got to make it doable for them. Make it easy for them to say yes. So arm them with as much information that you can so they can look at this and say, okay, we don't know this channel, but this information looks solid. I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to give it a try. And then if you blow them out of the water, you do amazingly well, they'll work with you again. Always over deliver, and then you're gonna be, then it's just easier to kind of charge more and more once you've got proof, once you got under their belt. If they gave you $100 and you gave them $5,000 worth of sales, trust me, the next one they'll be phoning you because they want to work with you so quickly. Okay. Right. So Android. Okay. Now pets. Definitely didn't say that right. Android gameplays. Question: my channel has no video. Do I need to mark if my channel is made for kids or not? So you've got no content and you're worried about, I'm not sure I understand what you're worried about. If you've got no content, well, then you don't have to mark your channel as not for kids because there's nothing for people to watch. Unless you're planning on making content in the future, in which case you can just mark it at a channel level or at an individual level on each video that comes out. Okay, I think I understood your question, sort of okay-ish. Right, question. Should I get other, this is from Wither, should I get other advice on a title to see if people would click on it? Absolutely. Ask around. Ask your friends, ask your family, and give them an option. Say, hey, which is more attractive, option A or option B? Which one would you click on? Do it the same with thumbnails as well. Ask around. Remember, people are going to click on similar things. People are going to click, similar things that you like, and then people are going to click on others. So it might not be an exact poll, an exact science, but can't hurt to ask. Sometimes you'll ask 10 people, and if 8 of them say the one title and the one title, well, okay, so it's not 100%, but that's a great statistic. Use that, and then watch it. If it's not performing well, don't be afraid to go and change it. All right, but good question on that. What else have we got here? Question. Oh, apparently I did answer Franklin's family's question. Okay, cool. Hearts Homestead. Any suggestion for breaking into a topic with a lot of competition like vegetable garden? Absolutely. What are you bringing? You can break into any topic. You can break into literally any topic and succeed. Think about I don't know, whatever it may be. I mean, I'm in the technology space, so for me it's easy. I know who the top technology people are with millions and millions of subscribers. Does that mean I can't have a win in that industry? Of course not. It's no question. You got to bring yourself. What do you bring that they can't bring? Maybe you live in a specific town and maybe your soil is a specific way and maybe the way that you garden is your own unique technique and maybe you're bringing some funny or some expertise to this. Great. Of course you can win in that. There's not even a question. You got to know what you're good at. You got to know what you're passionate about. And what could you speak about for hours at any party that you go to, any get together? You can speak. If somebody asks you questions, you can just rattle off an answer. That's awesome, which means people are asking you, which means it all should work on YouTube. There's no reason why not. It's never too late, never too saturated. Bring you to the game. Okay. So Sarah Batts, okay, she's already sorted. That's fine. Who else have we got? Question. Do you have any more questions? If you got any questions, now is the time to do it. Oh, there we are. The Franklin family. What to add in the About Me section? If somebody looks at your channel and they have no idea what you do, and they click on the About section, tell them what they need to know about your channel. Use keywords that people will be searching for. On my channel, I know the keywords that people are searching for in the tech world, so I incorporated that into the About section. So I'm trying to get the keyword traffic from people doing search, but then I tell them, well, this is what you're going to get on my channel. This is how it's going to help you. I make it about the viewer. The About section is not about you. It's about the viewer. So I say, hey, if you've got trouble with your Wi-Fi or setting up your phone, or you're looking for which gadget to buy, and does that actually work? I'm here to help you. I'll answer your question. That kind of thing. It's about the viewer. All right. Something about likes. All right. I am Orizzonte de Gali Avanti. Close? No? Okay. Never mind. Right. Question. How many likes is it okay to have in respect to views? You know, how many thumbs up versus thumbs down in respect to the views? It doesn't matter. Engagement's engagement. I have a video that without fail, every single time I launch a video, within the first second, somebody's going to thumbs down it. So what? You know, people are just jealous. People are watching your stuff, watching you succeed. They may be not doing so well, and they're going to thumbs down all your every single one of your video. So what? What you want to do is focus on delivering value to your core audience. Don't worry about the trolls. Don't worry about the people who don't like it. Also, some people don't like the product you happen to be talking about, so they give your video a thumbs down. Is that going to change the way you do things? No. You're still going to be you. You're still going to deliver value. Deliver value to your core audience. That is the number one most important thing. The trolls can go and back to their bridge. Okay. Sakleen, you guys are doing this on purpose. Sakleen, Mustang Saki. Question: how do I write a description for a software installation tutorial for my YouTube channel? Great. Basically, you're asking, and this is a good question for everyone, what should you put in your description? So in your description, it's very simple. You meet someone at the party, bar, lounge, get together, whatever it may be, and you're going to say, hey, have you watched my latest video? And they're going to say, no, what is it about? And then you're going to say, it's about, and then that's what goes in the description. My video is about 10 tips that you can do on your Galaxy S9 phone that you couldn't do before, and I tell you what your video is about, and therefore they know. So put what your video is about. Don't be funny, don't be clever, don't try to hack the algorithm. This is a video where I talk to Mr. Beast and Jake Paul and Paul Logan, and because you didn't. And if you didn't, well, people are going to see that. They're going to instantly see your video and then click away because you've clickbaited them. So description is very, very important. Feed the beast, not Mr. Beast, the YouTube beast. Okay. Right, what else have we got going? People, come on, opportunity to chat is right here. Question from Detroit. T. Okay, you run the risk of me butchering your name. Well, I probably will butcher it anyway. I moved to Twitch to avoid the fines on streams. Should others do the same? I'm not sure I'm following what fines specifically. And then don't forget, Twitch's terms and service are also ridiculously strict. Facebook terms and services ridiculously strict. LinkedIn, Instagram, everyone has terms of services. If you're doing something dodgy on the one platform, I'm not saying you are. If you were, moving to another platform is not going to avoid anything because you're just going to get taken out of that platform. So if you're talking about the COPA stuff, which maybe is what you're referring to, well, it's not about moving to another platform. It's understanding what's going to work for you. How do you classify your videos? And just moving to another platform is just not the solution. Because trust me, they're not stopping at YouTube. This is going to be a law. It's not a law for YouTube. It's a rule for the country. This is just, I think, just the tip of the iceberg. So yeah, Mr. Green, how do you buy your hat? Oh, how to buy? Okay, this is actually not mine. It's from a friend of mine, Jack Films. He has a merch store. No affiliate, not sponsored, but you can check it out. Jack Films. Okay, the Klondike hack. All right, questions and question. People, question. Sean K. the King. What is the best way to search for keywords on vidIQ? I've been having trouble. Okay, so I don't know if you were here for the beginning of this, but I showed you exactly how to search for your keywords. Go into YouTube search, type in your keyword, see what comes up, use the competition score, use the search volume, see what's working for others, look at the compare views, and see if it's a topic that you want to even cover. So go and check it out. This will be available on the replay. Just rewind it to the beginning. You can check it out. Okay, question. Sorry I came late. Russell Musk. No problem. I really want to unlock the video audit. What I find scary is giving me access to my channel. Can you please ease my worry? We don't have... Okay, so if you look at the... In fact, if one of our mods are still here, they could drop a link to... There's actually an entire article on the vidIQ channel to tell you what you have access to and what we have access to. We don't sell your data. Everything is for statistics. We get it directly from YouTube. We're a YouTube partner. So all of that is just 100%, just above the books. This is what we do. The whole thing of the kind of rights, again, I'm going to butcher this up anyway. So go look on the vidIQ channel. There is a link to specifically answering those questions. If you don't find it, drop an email to support@vidiq.com and ask them. They'll send you that exact article and you can check it out. Any system that's legit is going to be very transparent with you, the kind of things that you have access to. We have to get the information somehow. We have to get the data. We have to be able to do the analysis. But again, read the article. It tells you this. we have millions of customers, millions of people using the systems. It's yeah, I'll leave it at that. Okay, question: what does vidIQ features actually do? Okay, go watch this video again. It unlocks a lot of things like the channel audit tools, telling you what you should do and shouldn't do on your channel, search terms used to find your content. It exposes your competitors. Well, exposes. It shows you your competitors, what they're up to, what their thumbnails like, what's trending, what kind of topics are they talking about, so you can leverage off those trends. There's a whole host of features. Go to the website vidiq.com/price plans, I think it is, and then go check it out. All right, cool. Russell, cool, awesome. Go find it. It will ease you'll make peace with it. All right, no problem. World of Gaming question: would you record it to? Oh, recommend to use also TubeBuddy? Okay, I'm certainly not going to get into a TubeBuddy versus vidIQ discussion here. Okay, that's just not going to happen. Regina Sober: is there a time frame from when you optimize your video to start seeing a return on investment? Yes and no. Things that happen very, very quickly, Regina, is when you change your title, it gets indexed really, really quickly. Things like descriptions and tags and all of those do take longer. Changing your thumbnails could have an immediate impact or not. Really depends on lots of factors to understand. And then again, what's return for you? You know, for me, I might want to see 1,000 views in the first hour. And if I don't, I'm going to start optimizing. Another channel might say, look, if I don't get 5 views in the first hour, I need to optimize. So it's a bit of a very difficult question to answer. You've got to look at your channel, but you're 100% right. Make changes. If it's not working, change. Why would you watch something going down the drain? Make change. I find one of my videos was kind of doing okay, and then started to just ease out. You know, in that graph, it kind of goes towards the middle. I said, cool, let me try a different title. And it got a little bit of a bump. No, it wasn't crazy, but a little bit of a bump, and kept it going in a nice direction. Very happy with that. Don't be afraid. Okay. All right. So, yeah, World of Gaming still not going to happen, dude. Not discussing versus or together or apart or any combination. It's a vidIQ stream. We don't discuss TubeBuddy. I'm sure they don't discuss vidIQ on their station. Professional courtesy is we play always by the rules, people. All right. Little Lizard Love question: does it make sense to change titles on previous video? Absolutely, definitely, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. I often do that. I'll go to my old videos which maybe are not performing. Maybe I want some more views. Maybe something has happened. I can retitle it using something that's trending now. For sure, optimize. By the way, if a video is doing really well, don't touch it. But something that's not performing, what have you got to lose? What, the 3 additional views that you're getting at the moment? Go for it. Absolutely go and change it. No question about that. All right. Kin Fun Locker question: I put high volume keywords, everything, but still the video doesn't get enough views or subscribers. Would vidIQ? Okay, so glad you added that vidIQ part. Sharp. All right. It's not about vidIQ or not vidIQ. It's not about keywords. Remember, YouTube is not what it used to be. YouTube isn't about tags. YouTube knows everything in your video. It knows the content. It then looks for signals. If people are not watching your content, you can have the most amazing keyword. But people are not watching your content because you're not delivering it well, then YouTube is not going to recommend your audience. Think about this. YouTube makes money based on ads that they serve on your video. Wouldn't they want to see as many ads as humanly possible? Of course they would. That's how they make money. If your content is awesome and people are loving it and are staying for longer on your video and they could serve more ads, they're going to distribute it everywhere. The problem is, and people are not finding value perhaps in your video, and therefore just using keywords is not the solution. The solution is deliver better content. Go at your analytics, go look at the watch time, go look at the retention. Where are people dropping off? Go look at the audience retention and the relative audience retention. How is this video time compared to every other video on YouTube? That relative time. Are people dropping off? Are staying longer? Understand your audience. Give them a better experience. Nothing to do with keywords. It all has to do with keeping people watching. That's what YouTube is about. Delivering ads. End of story. Whichever way you slice it. We give them content to which they can sell ads on top of that. All right. Sorry to be, I don't know if that came across as being harsh. This is just more of understanding what's working and what isn't working. Don't spend your time worrying about keywords. It's important. It's not the only thing. Go understand your audience. Okay. Sorry about a bit of a rant. All right. How do I add link in the description? You just go type https:// and the link. Don't just put in the link because it won't be clickable. Okay. How do you add links in the about section? Same thing. Exactly the same thing. All right. Arch Fury question: YouTube algorithm will better appreciate the video that has more than 10 minutes. Well, if you have a video that's an hour long, how awesome is that? But if people are watching 1 minute, is that still awesome? Not so much. It's all about the experience that the viewer gets, right? If the viewer is loving your content and they're watching more, and if you're getting 50% audience retention at 10 minutes, beautiful. Make a 15-minute video, 16-minute video, 20 minutes. As long as you can keep it up, the 50% retention means you are keeping your audience hooked, and then the longer that you do, the better it is. Absolutely. Most people go for long videos right at the beginning. People drop off on the first 10%, sending the signal to YouTube saying, hey, this video is not so great. YouTube's not going to distribute it. Start with a 2-minute video, get to 50%, then make it a 3-minute, 4-minute video. Can you get that to 50%? Can you get the next video to 50%? Great. Make it longer and longer until you find the balance of what your audience is willing to accept from you and what they're just not willing to accept from you. Okay. Hopefully that answered your question. Okay, Russell, changing the title description tags, does YouTube frown on how many times this is changed? No, YouTube doesn't frown. YouTube frowns when he doesn't make money. If you're giving it better information and it's going to try it with different audiences and those audiences are going to enjoy it and YouTube makes more money, go for it. Absolutely. Android gaming. How do I impress my subscribers? Gotta be you, man. Why are you doing gaming? What's cool about you? Can people sit and listen to you for hours? Do they love your stuff? Do they love you? Are you presenting it in a cool way? That's gonna get that is how you win. It's about you. What are you bringing? What are you delivering? I speak with my hands. I don't know if you've noticed. I speak a lot. I've got a funny accent for people living in the US, I suppose. But that's what I bring. I'm not going to change it. I'm not going to copy someone. I'm going to be me. People are either going to dig it or not dig it. And that's just the way it is. So don't try and impress them. Impress them with value. Impress them with value. Where you give them lots of value, then if you give them lots of value, people are going to watch. Simple as that. If your toilet is stuck, is clogged, you're going to find any video on YouTube that's going to help you. Do you then care about, you're impressed. You're impressed with the content. That's what it's about. Giving content, giving value. All right. Or Horizonte Gali Eventi. Not even getting closer. All right. Question: is Premiere useful to find out which is the best hour to put my videos online? Premiere is not the best tool, full stop, in my opinion. Okay, so to be clear, what I normally do is very simple. If you've got vidIQ, we'll tell you which is the best time to post for your channel based on every single day, based on your subscribers and a whole bunch of metrics, telling you when is the best time to post. If you don't have vidIQ, in the description, go and grab it and then use it for a while. You'll see free charge, tells you when is the best time to post. You can also go into your analytics, go into source, go into geography. Where are people coming from? If they're coming in from a certain country and a certain city, when are they going to be awake? Just using some of that normal logic. If they're on the way to work, they're not going to probably watch your video. Maybe they'll listen to a podcast at that stage. If they've just come home and maybe you've got something aimed at school learners, teaching them math, great. But maybe then the weekends are going to be better. Look at your own analytics. It will tell you what's good on your channel. Okay, who else we got? Okay, love it. Quantity over quality. Quality. You can publish once a month, like a channel called Dude Perfect. They publish once a month, and they have, I think, whatever it is, 50 million subscribers. It's about quality. People wait for that video. If you're going to publish 10 videos a week and all of them are going to be rubbish, or one video that's going to be amazing, amazing always wins. People are there for quality. What would you watch? Would you watch 10 really crappy videos, or would you prefer to watch one really awesome videos with all the information you need? Okay, same with you. Mr. Green, you cannot buy vidIQ with cash. It's PayPal or credit card. Any of those will work. Cash is not the way we do it. All right, what else have we got here? Question: Small transmusing channel. This is from the Bat. Small transmusing channel, definitely not made for kids. Did I choose the right setting? No idea. Yeah, I have no idea what you chose. Trance music is typically not for kids, but again, you know your intention. When you made that video, who were you aiming that video at? You were aiming at an 8-year-old, or a college student, or an adult, or whatever. You know the intention. That's going to be the most important thing. Label your channel according to your intention of that video or your channel as a whole. I can't tell you whether you labeled it correctly or not. We can't see other people's, well, by looking at a channel, we can't see that. Russell, no problem. Absolutely. That's why we're here. This is what we do. All right. I think our questions are done and dusted. No more questions are coming in. So in which case, thank you very much for hanging out with another episode of our live training session. We're here on Wednesdays to do these kind of things. We go through all the tools and then we do the live Q&A. And then on Tuesday, we do your channel review. We submit your channel, and then Rob and Travis will go and check it out and see if they can help you unpack and unlock some of that channel. Again, 30 days vidIQ in the description. If you want to use it, go ahead. 30 days, do everything I told you in this little session, and it will change your channel altogether. That is, 30 days is a long time, especially going into the new year. You can rock your channel and hit the January running. So go and unlock that. If you're into podcast Tube Talk, if you want to know how to do brand deals, how to get monetization, the algorithm, all of those, go find Tube Talk on your favorite podcast application. We're there, or at vidIQ.com/Tube Talk. And with that all set in mind, I'm going to hit a button here. And as Rob Wilson says, enjoy your video making day. Cheers, guys.